Hey y'all, this is Rhonda from Rhonda's Country Kitchen, and today we are going to be whipping up a dish that is just really known here in the South. And I'm not saying it's not anywhere else, but you don't go to any kind of outing, whether it be a family reunion, a church supper, anywhere, and you don't find this dish. And this is some good old fried chicken. I've had several people say, you have got to fry some chicken. So that's what we're doing today. I got my gloves on. Y'all know it's about to be on. And the only thing that I have done to this chicken so far is I let it brine in just some salt water, and so it did that overnight. And then you kind of want to get this to like a little room temperature or whatever, so it doesn't make your oil temperature drop so much. So I went ahead and I just whisked 3 eggs and half a cup of hot sauce. I just used Texas Pete, and a cup of buttermilk. And it's been sitting now for probably about an hour and a half. I did season my chicken with salt, pepper, and some garlic powder, some onion powder, and I did a little Lowry's seasoned salt. And getting my oil hot here, because I'm telling you, cooking chicken, the trick to that is having the temperature of your oil right. So I'm going in with some good old white lily self-rising flour here. Now you can season your flour up, or you don't have to because it's already seasoned here. I am going to throw in just a little seasoning in here. I'll just go with kind of the same stuff that I already have in my chicken. But I don't want it to be too salty, so we'll just put some of this seasoning in here. So garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, and I think that's all I'm gonna do on that. Let me find my, there you go, my little, oh Lord, I throwed it in there and everything. Throwing it all in there, literally. All right, set this to the side, and I'm just gonna give this a little whisk and just get it mixed up. Now, I'm gonna take my chicken. Now, I bought a whole chicken, y'all, and it's been a little minute since I cut a chicken, but I survived it. It's all right. And I'm just gonna roll it in this flour while my grease is getting hot. Now you wanna go in with your bigger pieces with the bone. So I'm gonna start with my thighs and my legs, because they've got that bone in it. Now I know everybody normally prefers the chicken breast, but in our household, I'm telling you, we loved the dark pieces, the leg quarters. In fact, we'd leave the breast. That was the last thing to get ate. It was weird like that, I guess. But and it was always the cheapest as well. It still is for the most part. Of course, every piece of the chicken now is pretty expensive. But I am getting this floured up here. My grease over here is just talking to me, so we're getting close. Now I'm gonna start it out with at 350. Now if your chicken is a little cooler, if it's cold, I'd start it out at about 400, just so that that temperature doesn't drop too much when you put it in. I'm gonna just go ahead and do all of this, flour all this up, and because sometimes sitting and letting that flour stick to it real good helps too. I'm rolling all this up in here. I had to go to 2 stores just to find whole chicken, and anyway, ended up with having to get like a big old chicken that you would roast. But hey, we got chicken. So, and these things are huge. All right, I know the organic ones are, you know, sometimes I think more tender. Some of this chicken is just crazy. It's be sitting up there like this, looking like a hen in the package. So anyway, get this all floured up, y'all. Go ahead and scoot this over. I mean, this is a huge, huge chicken breast. Got one more little piece here to go. My oil here is just talking to me, getting real sassy. So it's telling me it's getting to be that time. All right, got all these pieces floured up. Just gonna set this right back over here. Now it's time for the good part. Time to start this frying. We're gonna get that going. All right, I got my grease over here just popping and talking to me. I just did a little sprinkle of water in it just to kind of test it and make sure she's ready. And she says she's ready to go. So just gonna put this chicken in here. Lay my little pieces in there. Like I said, you want to start with the pieces with the bone in. These are some big old thighs, y'all. And I'm gonna go ahead and put my little legs in there, because that bone, the chicken on the bone is gonna cook. It's gonna take it a little longer. So anyway, we're gonna just let it go. All right, I'm just going to check this. It's been cooking now for about 6 to 7 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and flip it over because I don't want to burn the end and be just embarrassed on camera that I just burned some chicken. But it's looking really good. And I did cover it up with the cover. Now I've got it about half full of oil. So, oh yes, looking good. Looking good. I don't know if y'all know this, but normally you'll see some blood come out. The pieces with the bone actually has the blood in it. So, like if you were just cooking a chicken fillet or something off that breast, it's not going to bleed. But anyway, I'm just going to let this go I'm going to cover it up and let it cook about 5-6 minutes on that side, and we'll give it a little check and see where we're at. Normally those bigger pieces does take a little longer, but we'll just let it cook and be happy. Some people will say don't touch it, don't flip it until it's completely done on one side, but I don't like mine to get real dark and burnt in pieces, so I'm bad about doing a little flips, y'all. So anyway, we're just gonna let this go for a little bit more longer and show you what it's looking like when we get ready to pull it out. Now I've already got my some mashed potatoes and some chicken gravy to go with it, and some good old black eyed peas. So after this chicken, dinner's good to go. We've got it. So just waiting on this chicken. All right, y'all, it's been about 7 minutes on each side, and I think it is good to come out. And I'm just gonna let it rest on this little grid there. It's looking delicious. All right, got our little legs and little thighs. So good. Now I'm just going to go in and put this chicken breast in here. I'm going to go ahead and throw the little wings in there as well. Let them get to cooking. And if you can hear, you probably can't hear, but my grease, because I've put this cooler chicken in, my grease, the temperature has dropped a little bit, but I think we'll be all right. Put this big old piece in here. Get this little wing. This is just a little piece of the breast that fell off. I'm just gonna put him in there. One good thing too about having a big pot there, you don't want to crowd your chicken. You don't want it to be all on top of each other and peeling that crust off. And of course, the more you flip it, you might lose some crust. So let that crust set really good when you first put it in the pan. I'm just gonna cover this up and let that temperature get back up, so it can get this one all nice and toasty and crispy like this one. Well, y'all, we had a little some technical difficulties with our camera. She decided we was taking just a little too long and just got a little too hot, and she was done with us.
Well, I'm an editor extraordinaire, but I'm only so good. It did not have any sound, and I tried every tool I had to bring the sound back, but at some point the camera settings got switched and the sound was gone, and
it was gone.
We had a motion picture of silent like the old days with no sound.
Yes, so I'm just going to tell you what all I did. I'm not sure how far I got, but I did cook each piece of chicken probably between 7 to 8 minutes on each side.
They were delicious.
It was delicious. He had a great reaction.
Oh, you don't see the silent reaction from, it was so good it'll make a bulldog break his chain. That's how good that chicken was. It was very good.
It was good. It was really good. But anyway, unfortunately, we missed all of the sound.
Happen. We're not. It's not a TV show. We're just two people making videos. That's all. It happens sometimes. You can buy the best equipment, but which we don't have. We don't have that kind of money. But you know, stuff happens. We hope y'all enjoyed it though.
We sure hope so, and we hope you'll still watch it through.
The recipe is there. If you watch it, the chicken was done in the video. I'm telling you, if you follow that recipe, that's gonna be some good southern fried chicken.
It was crunchy, and from that brine that I soaked it in the salt water, it had the little salt in it all the way through the chicken, so it was seasoned good. It was delicious. It was delicious. But we thank y'all so much, even through our technical difficulties and our little
hiccups.
Our little hiccups.
Along the way.
Lots of them. I mess up all the time, as y'all see. But anyway, we thank y'all. We thank you to all of our new subscribers.
Yes.
Y'all have been amazing.
Meeting new people from different parts of the country.
Yes.
She really enjoys it, y'all.
I do.
Reach out to her in the comments and give her suggestions on stuff.
Yes, keep those ideas coming. We love it.
Yep.
So anyway, until next time.
Peace!